probably guessed by the title exactly what this is going to be over. And you probably can see it's definitely going to be about Tonfa. Right now it's Erev Pesach, which for most of you means kind of like the time right before Passover starts for us. We're very busy. It's been a horrible winter. It's been cold, wet, rainy. Every time we tried to get something going together, it somehow just didn't work out very well. So we did film with Tonfa Kata, Yoshi and I. Normally I like doing it with Yoshi. But the problem was when we were doing the explanations and things, unfortunately there was a very loud noise in the background which made it very difficult to hear. It was very irritating, to put it mildly. So I decided, just since I can't have Yoshi anyway because he's busy getting ready for the Passover Seder, which I'm going to be joining him in just a few hours, decided to do it by myself. Now, Tonfa are one of the 5 traditional martial arts weapons. I have no idea why, if you really want to know the truth. Why this particular thing could be considered a weapon to begin with. And according to Master Oyata and a lot of the other Okinawans I talked to, originally these were insert into the top of a grinding stone. So they would put rice, whatever they wanted to grind into flour, on top of one stone, which was specially made for it. Put the other one on top, and then the lady of the house would slide this in, and using the handle, she could turn the top one. Okay, that's fine. 2, well, she had 1. Makes you wonder how it came about. But it is now considered one of the 5 traditional martial arts weapons. Length, well, the length is actually supposed to go past your elbow. That's what Master Oyata and Odo told me. The weapon is, I can't get over calling it a weapon. I'm very sorry. This particular thing can be utilized for blocking and things of that nature. And by the way, if you think the upward block is to actually prevent yourself from getting hit by something, that's not the way it originally was. Originally, before we started teaching in schools, a traditional martial artist, way back when, over 100 years ago, would know that this was a strike into the throat. These are normally strikes. Someone doing something along this line, well, that's a nice exercise, making a figure 8, things of this nature. But the fact is, that's not really going to do much. You actually have to hit with the weapon. And when you hit with the weapon, it has to be with power, whether it's coming up or whether it's coming across, down, or whatever you're going to do. You have to actually hit somebody with it. Now we've got 2 of these. One can be used sort of as a shield, like our one hand works when we're doing techniques with our hands, and while the other one does the attack. Same token, both can be used as shields. Both can be used to attack. You can do with these exactly what you do with your hands. The only difference is you have a piece of wood here. Wood. Why wood? Well, back in the old days, metal was very expensive. Yeah, very expensive. Wood was less so. I can't imagine somebody actually making himself a pair of these. To me, it sounds rather ridiculous. A club works just as well. However, this does have a couple of little advantages. For example, it can be used in a hooking manner to knock something off to the side and pull it around, getting it out of your way, however you would like to do it. It can be used in a blocking manner if you want to stop something that is coming towards you with the handle. You can use it like a hammer to the side of his head, that's for sure. Of course, you can punch with it in the traditional manner. And doing like this, well, that's kind of silly. But it does give you a little more reach. But still, everything has to be really structurally aligned for it to have any ability to harm the other individual. These are Tonfa, traditional. We use them. We teach just very few of these forms. Now, I teach Master Nakamura's traditional form. I also teach Master Odo's forms, because I learned with both of them. And we have our own internal form which we use, which utilizes techniques that neither of those quote-unquote traditional forms do utilize. So, with that in mind, I'm going to wish you a happy day. Have a good time. Continue your training. Don't stop. Never give up. That's one of the main things. Just keep going, and you'll get it all done. See you later. And sorry about the noise in the background. My neighbors have no respect. They don't even know I'm doing this. Take care. Bye-bye.